So I'm not really sure when Darren Till um became as down to earth and just overall entertaining. And when I say entertaining, I'm talking about like on social media, as he is right now. Probably who are you using? Robert Whittaker. Okay. Probably after his loss to Jorge Masvidal, maybe. Because before that he was a little bit. I mean, then again, there's nothing wrong with being, confident, even braggadocious. You're a fighter. You punch and kick people in the face. There's nothing really wrong about being super confident in yourself and knowing exactly what you can do and saying and talking about it. There's nothing wrong about that. But, I feel like before that loss to Masvidal, it's very possible that Darren Till rubbed a lot of people the wrong way. But lately, I think he has become a fan favorite. At least that's what I see from people. Like, he's becoming very beloved. Thank you. And Darren Till, of course, was set to face Marvin Vettori in the middleweight division, but he got injured. I believe he broke his collarbone or something like that. He injured his collarbone in some fashion, and so that fight is off. And now he has been replaced by no other than Big Mouth, Kevin Holland. So we're gonna do another showcase for Kevin Holland just because he's fighting again. We're gonna do a showcase for Marvin Vettori, but I figured I still want to do one for Darren Till because I know you guys have asked for it in the past. So right now we've got a Whittaker he's not fighting like the Robert Whittakers we see at all. This man is being very, very calm with his approach right now. Look at that beautiful leg kick. That beautiful hit reaction right there. That one stung. So I really appreciate the support that you guys have given to my professor when I share his videos, like the latest one that I was in. You guys really showed up and supported the video. I really, really appreciate that. It means the world to me. I told you guys before, man, it's like anyone that impacts my life in a positive way, I like to promote them, and he is definitely impacting my life in a very positive way. And you guys showing love is also bringing some positivity to his life and mine, and it's just overall, it's just great. I really appreciate it. It means the world to me, so thank you. We're gonna do more of those, and we're actually gonna start branching out the content a little bit. So there's going to be striking versions. He's going to be bringing in some strikers, which I'm really, really looking forward to. See if I can get the opportunity to showcase my striking a little bit, because I tell you guys I have more Thai experience, but some of you always just, I don't know. So I'm looking forward to strikers coming in, and maybe we do fight breakdowns or something like that. Maybe I could get him to hold pads for me. Just something interesting. Trying to diversify the content. Just bring some interesting style content. And as long as you guys are enjoying it, I'll definitely be doing it. I mean, this journey that I'm on right now, where I'm trying to just build myself. Just trying to build myself and just gain new skills. It's for myself, but if it translates to good content for the channel, and it also motivates some of you that are probably not doing anything to maybe try to do something, then win-win-win all around. I know a few of you have already told me that you started jiu-jitsu because of my videos. I don't think you understand how good that makes me feel, because it's something you're not gonna regret unless you get seriously injured, which as long as you're smart and you're careful and you're not a meathead and doing dumb shit like trying to hit flying triangles and flying on bars, you might end up injuring yourself or worse, injuring your training partners. As long as you're not doing stupid shit like that in class, you'll be okay. You're gonna be sore, you know, your arm might get hyperextended from time to time. But you'll be fine. It's kind of crazy, like when I started this channel, it was like specifically just purely entertainment, but I didn't expect it to slowly morph into like this thing where I'm like, I don't know, I try my best not to be cringy and not to be preachy, but it's like I can't. Got him. You know, but just when I look at my analytics and I see how many young people follow me, 18-year-olds, 19, it's like, geez, like, I can't help but to, I'm an OG, yo. I'm 28 right now. Like, I feel like an old man. I really feel like an old man. I feel like in a lot of ways, like, my early years were just wasted. And it's like, I just don't want you know, those of you that are younger, I don't want the same thing to happen to you. Sit him down with a beautiful elbow. Get up, brother. And he's gone. Hey, man, like I always say, paid $60 for the game. You can quit out whenever you want. If you're not having fun, there's no reason to keep playing. I don't even hold it against you. I mean, you kind of messed up my video a little bit because the fight was going good, and I would have gotten like a spectacular KO. So you kind of messed up my video a little bit. But again, it's your game, man. You can quit out whenever you want. Let's move on. Let's get another fight. Alrighty, so Darren Till, like I said, injured. Kind of a bummer. I was really looking forward to that fight versus Marvin Vettori. And, you know, if he would have won that fight in spectacular fashion, there's no doubt he would have been the next man in line for the title. And him versus Izzy is a very interesting matchup. It really is. Like, of course, that fight is most likely just going to play out on the feet. Darren has a very unique style where, you know, for a young guy, I think Darren Till is like, what, 26 years old? Something like that? 26? I think that's how old he is. I know he's young. Like, I know he's younger than me, that's for sure. And, you know, the one thing you notice a lot of times with young men, especially in fighting, my favorite quote, you fight like a young man with nothing held back. It's just because, you know, when you're young, you know, you kind of just, you give everything and you don't hold. Oh my God, he got me. He got me with a beautiful piston of a 1-2. Okay. But yeah, a lot of young men, when striking, they just go balls to the wall with everything. It's very difficult to control yourself when you're young. I'll just put it that way. And just in every aspect of life, it's very difficult to control yourself. You know, controlling yourself is just, it's harder than controlling someone else, honestly. And so, but Darren Till is the complete opposite. I mean, that fight he had versus Stephen Wonderboy Thompson, I don't know if you guys remember that fight. The patience he displayed in that fight was just the level of maturity to be that patient against a man with a solid karate base in Stephen Thompson. Got him. To be able to fight a fight like that, it was incredible. And then, of course, when he fought Kelvin Gastelum, same thing. Very patient and tactical approach. And I love what he does. Yo, can we just get off me? You know, when he's facing someone with better hands lately, he'll keep you in kicking range, and then he got it. No, we good. Don't do it, idiot. Actually, you just didn't know. You just didn't know. You just didn't know. I take that back. I take it back. Even though you can't hear me, I feel bad for calling you an idiot, because you're not. You just didn't know. But I just figured he was going to try to go to my body right there, and the uppercut is always ready to go. Boom. Caught him to the back of the head. Knocked him out cold. That was nasty. Go ahead and leave a like for that. Just a reminder. Let's get one more. So, in the last fight, I was talking about Darren Till and his fight style and how He's very controlled, and a lot of what he does lately is like he'll keep things in kicking range. It's the same like game plan tactic that John used against Gustafsson in the second fight. It's a very good tactic to use against someone with better boxing than you. You kick in range. The moment they enter the pocket, are you here? There you are. The moment they enter the pocket, you crash in, and of course you crash in by grabbing a clinch. Either you try to get single collar, or you try to like crash in and get over under or double underhooks or something. You force them to stifle their own offense, and that is something that Darren Till was doing a very good job of against Kelvin Gastelum. I would say Izzy has better hands. I think Israel has demonstrated throughout his career, kickboxing and MMA, that he's very competent in terms of boxing. And so I'm very curious to see what tactic Darren Till will employ if he were to fight Izzy. I think that'd be very interesting. But that fight's never going to happen unless this man gets in there and fights and wins. It's like, geez Louise. Sit down, Izzy. Sit your booty hole down. Yeah. Right now he is coming off a loss against. Don't do it. He's coming off a loss against a very dangerous man. Robert Whittaker is so freaking dangerous. And I mean dangerous in the sense that everybody he fights ends up damaged in some way. It's like, with Yoel Romero, I believe like he hurt Yoel's I think he broke Yoel's orbital bone or something like that. Nope. Uh-huh. Yeah. Definitely broke, I think he broke Yoel's orbital. I think I remember that correctly. And then he fought Jared Cannonier. Broke his arm with a kick, with a 1-2 head kick. Broke his arm. And he has injured a few other fighters in the past. He's just a dangerous man. And Darren Till just had a really tough time dealing with that style. That style of where Rob just explodes, but he was a lot more measured, which, I'm curious how that version of Rob would do against Izzy. I do think that Israel could still, outclass him on the feet, but I still wonder what would happen if Robert Whittaker adds in some wrestling, mixes in some wrestling with the striking, especially considering what happened with Jan Wachowicz when Izzy fought him. I'm very curious. Some of these guys, man. Some of these guys that Israel beat in the past. Kelvin Gastelum, Robert Whittaker, Marvin Vettori. A lot of these guys, what would the fight look like now if they used, combined their striking with their wrestling, but did it better, more efficiently? Yeah, you're getting elbowed now, bro. Back up. There you go. You're getting elbowed, bro. These elbows are gonna come now. Another one. Woo! Sit that boy down with a rear elbow. Head health, that's it. Got him. Okay. That is it. And this one is over. Now, before the video ends completely, I do want to say I will be doing more live streams. I definitely will be. It's most likely not going to be live streams on EA Sports UFC 4. If I do play EA Sports UFC 4, it's most likely not going to be ranked. It's probably just going to be like a subscriber thing where I just play against you guys. Just sit down, chill, relax. I don't want to try hard too much. We can just have fun fights. But then other live streams we're going to do is live streams where we talk about like wish lists for UFC 5, where we all just sit down together, brainstorm ideas, go over ideas. I also want to do some kind of thing where I have you guys call in. If you have any disagreements with me, like I have you call in. If you want to get on camera, that's good. If you don't want to get on camera, that's fine. But we can talk about the disagreement right there on stream. I think stuff like that would be really interesting. It would be fun for me to actually do it. So just pay attention to that. We'll be doing a lot more of that this month, the month of April. A lot more live streams, and get ready to start calling in. I'm gonna try to really get this thing going once I figure out how it's going to work. But that's it, man. Thank you so much for watching. You guys are amazing. And I will see you guys later with a brand new one. As always, stay safe. Peace out.